Bow staff mastery starts here right now. Grab your staff. Start with this warm up. Everything we're going to do today, we're going to put up over the head. So we're going to do warm up here for 30 seconds. If you want to master your long martial arts staff, this is how you get started. You got to get warmed up first, build power in the wrist, in the forearm. After 30 seconds, put it in the other hand and do the same thing. Just twisting back and forth. The farther you twist, the faster you go, the more flexibility you're going to start to get in that wrist. You're also going to build more power in the forearm, through the elbow, the shoulder. It's going to get stronger and faster. Hello, it's good to see you guys. And then put it back in that first hand, and then I want you to up over the head today. So this is working into bow staff mastery. We're talking specifically about your freestyle and your flow. This is to get you to a new level up. These are progressions. So the warm up, I progress right above the head, and then the other hand. And if you haven't done a lot of this, you're going to fatigue, you're going to wear out, you're going to get tired in your arms and your shoulders very quickly, and that's a good sign. That means you're going to grow very quickly, very fast. You can also see it's moving a little bit different than it normally does when it's in front of my body, which means that now my brain-body connection is going to get more complex. You're going to grow in your brain. Your brain can get smarter, and this is how. Now, after 30 seconds on each one of those, go from hand to hand and work on this pass. You're passing it from this hand into this hand and back. And it's as simple as this in front of your body. You can do them down here in front of your waist. If you want to really progress, go through that whole range of motion. Go in front of your chest, go in front of your forehead, and then eventually get it up. And I want you to do 30 seconds here, up over your head. Allow your arms to get tired. They're supposed to. So if you were here and we were working together and you said to me, my arms are tired, and that's a sign that you're used to doing that to tell someone, like you do that with your mom, right? You tell your mom, oh, this is so hard, and mommy says, it's okay, little sweet boo-boo. Take it easy. Don't work so hard. You're going to get burned out. I want you to burn your arms out. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad, right? So I want you to get your hands up over your head, and I want it to burn. I want you to feel this later today. I want you to feel this tomorrow. So 30 seconds up over your head. Come back down to the right hand first. I want you to go into your figure eight. Side to side. And we're skipping that butterfly spin. We're going to come back to it, but don't worry. We're going to get it in. 30 seconds here in front of your body. And all you're doing is you're carving that sideways figure eight. Bow staff mastery means being able to do all the basics. Mastering the basics gives you the foundation to start making up your own moves, creating your signature. How your staff moves in space and time defined by your personality, your experience, your life experiences. That's why martial arts is so beautiful. It's always different. Every person has their own life experience, their own perspective, how their body moves. All of our bodies are so different. Never compare yourself to somebody else. Only compare yourself to how you were last week, 2 weeks ago. Think back to when you started. How much have you grown? Don't compare yourself to anybody but yourself. That's how you reach true bow staff mastery, or mastery in anything, right? 30 seconds there. Going to the left hand, 30 seconds in front of the body. And again, you can do this low in front of the waist. You do this in front of the chest. Don't put it over the head yet. We're going to get up there in just a moment. 30 seconds there, and then 30 seconds to the side. And I might not do all 30 seconds, and I might bump my gums the whole time because I want you to get the workout. I don't have a full half hour to run through this with you, but I want you to see it so you can do it on your own. Now, 30 seconds there, back into the first hand. You're going to go over your head. Now watch. When your hand is straight up, doing this, right? And I need a taller stand to put the camera on. So I'm going to squat a little bit. What that looks like is just, here we go, squat a little bit more, is just a circle over here and a circle over here. And think about it. When you're standing with it in front of you, it's a circle this side, a circle that way. When you put it out to the side, it's a circle in the front, a circle in the back. And I know you're saying to yourself, wow, that's really obvious. Yes. And when you do it up over your head, you're not going to be sure if it's correct, or at least I wasn't, until I think about it in those terms. Circle here, circle here. Okay, I got it. Circle, circle. 30 seconds here. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Start with your lightest staff. If you have to use a heavy staff, go slowly at first. Because here's what's happening. This is why I want it up over your head. You're strong here in the front of your shoulder, that anterior delt from all those push-ups you're doing with me, right? And then you're strong on that side because about a month ago I started having you do this and this. Now that side delt is getting stronger and a little bit in the back. But that rear delt, that one is going to fire over here. Every time you bring your arm to the outside, you're hitting the back of that delt. And so you're going to have to go slowly with a heavy staff so you don't hurt yourself. Slow at first, be smart about it. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Take your time, get out of your comfort zone to grow, and you will grow. So side to side, and then back in the other hand, just straight up over your head. And again, the whole purpose of bow staff mastery, these workouts that I'm calling bow staff mastery, it's all about your freestyle flow or your bow flow. So circle here, start slow, get a good feel for it, and then start to go faster and faster. Now, in the right hand behind the back and up over the head. Our warm-up is done. Now we're going into the first combo. The first bow staff combo, the combination, spinning, is behind the back and up over your head. When you go behind your, when you drop it, pick it up. Don't expect not to drop it, by the way. If you're not dropping it, you're not getting out of your comfort zone. You have to get out. You gotta go faster, make it more complex, something in order to grow. When I go behind my back, you'll see I reach. Here's just to my side. I reach behind me a little bit. Now I'm increasing flexibility through that joint. That's why so many of you are telling me that your shoulders feel so good, that you feel healthier than you've ever been. That's because you're doing these exercises to increase flexibility, strength, range of motion. You're literally getting younger with the bow staff. And if you're already young, you're getting wiser. So from here, I go back, and it comes behind my body, and I take it. Look, this hand just comes under, and then I bring it back out. And see, it's back there. So you're increasing flexibility behind your back, and then here, I've seen you do this. You pull your head down, kind of like a turtle in his shell, to get that over your head. Don't do that. Get your hand up. By the way, this is it has nothing to do with anything. When I taught little kids, I teach little kids every once in a while. Their arms, their heads are bigger. If you've ever seen a real little kid and you think that kid's got a really big head, they all do. All little kids take a while to grow into their head. So they have these big heads and little bodies, and they do a high block, and their hand is literally small compared to it. But that's not you. So get your hand up. It should be like that, up over your head, straight up. Go behind your back, straight up over the head. Take it up here. If you're down here, if your elbows are bent, then you're trying to make it easy on yourself, and you probably don't know it, but you're making it easier. Get your hand up, fire the muscles in the back part of that arm. Behind the back, up over the head, behind the back, over the head. After a while, go back the other way. The way I'm changing from hand to hand over my head is super simple, and you've already done it in this workout. Remember this? And then we went over the head. It's the exact same motion. You just take it behind your back, bring it straight up, turn the palm facing you, take it with the other one, pull it out. I bent the elbow. Don't give me any gruff on this. Bent the elbow so you could see it. Up over the head, behind the back, drop it, pick it up. Over and over again. One side to the next. Gradually increasing your speed so that you hit yourself. I just hit myself in the back of the head. So you hit yourself in the head, or you drop it, or you do both. Or you hit yourself in the head and it bounces off and you drop it and you have to go after it, pick it up. But you want to do that. You have to challenge yourself. You have to get out of your comfort zone or you're never going to grow. All right, hold on. I'm going to kick out the stand, drop the camera a little bit, and I want to talk about the rest of this workout for you. I'm not doing it with you. You're going to do it on your own. You're going to start going from one hand to the next hand. And do you know how to do this? Yes, you do. This is how you warmed up. You went like this and this. You did your figure 8. Now when you do your figure 8 and it comes to the other side of your body in that forward spin, take it in the exact same way, right? Bring it over here, take it in the exact same way. And I want you to start to move your feet, moving forward and back. I'm gonna make this the front, so you're starting to step. And then eventually, if you can, you have room to jogging, running, jogging, and then turn your body. Now we didn't do this in the warm-up. We did the forward spin, but the reverse spin, it's the same figure 8, but instead of carving forward with your thumb, you're pulling with that pinky. So now you're pulling, pulling. Makes me think they're bringing that Mulan movie out. I've got my Kung Fu swords, the saber, and the Tai Chi sword of the Tao. I'm gonna teach you, if you're interested, how to fight like, it's not Donnie Yen. Who's in the new movie with the Mulan? Not the Mulan actress, she uses the Tao, the sword. But the other guy, the hidden dragon, crouching tiger. Can't think of his name. I'm gonna teach you how to use your Kung Fu sword like that. Now, am I gonna be as good as the movie guy? Probably not, but who knows? He's a movie guy. I think he's also a really good wushu guy, so we'll see. Anyway, you're doing this side to side. That was a big, I digress, right? Side to side. Now, moving forward, turn around. By turning around, you're in the reverse. Turn back around, you go forward, turn back around, then go behind the back, bring it out, behind the back, bring it out, spin it behind the back the other way. When you're ready to go behind the back and whip it up over the head and then keep spinning it. That's your practice. This is bow staff mastery. Everything you did at the warm-up, you're gonna do in front of your body, if you can, to the side of the body, and then up over your head. That means this is the warm-up that we normally do, right? Get that wrist strong. Then, and I know I forgot this in the warm-up, but I want you to do that to the side today. And see what that does? I've noticed working with older people, especially older men, they don't have as much movement. I will do that. I'll do that today. I got to run and do a couple errands, and then when I get back, Vic, I'll check it. But they lose mobility in their shoulder. This is going to bring your mobility back. 30 seconds, and then 30 seconds here. Now, instead of a minute and a half altogether, do 30 seconds in front, and then in the other hand, 30 seconds to the side, and the other hand, 30 seconds. And the reason I do 30 seconds, time under tension. This is gonna make your body grow. You're gonna get leaner, faster, stronger, healthier when you spend at least 30 seconds. Up to 2 minutes after that, you get diminishing returns. That means you're no longer getting value out of it. Don't go past, plus you don't get as much work in. Do 30 seconds though. And then the third one, and they're just progressions. This is beginner, basic, intermediate, and intermediate plus. I won't say advanced, we'll say intermediate plus. And same thing. And then you're doing this. There's no way to do that side to side, one side or the other side, so just do it the front and do it above your head. And then go into your one, when you have your right hand, put your right foot forward, figure 8 spinning, and then the left foot forward, figure 8 spinning, and then to the right of the body, figure 8. These are all forward spins. Left, figure 8. And I know you're like, I got it, but just stick with me. And then over the head. This is so you can write it down. By the way, if you're not writing it down, all these workouts you're doing, write them down. And then a couple years from now, your shoulder starts hurting and you're like, oh, I stopped doing something. What was that? You go back and you look in your nuts. You're like, oh, that's it. That's the one. Get that arm back there. Get your flexibility back. Get healthier and stronger and younger. Write it down. And then do all those in reverse. Reverse figure 8, reverse figure 8 to the side, reverse figure 8 above your head. If the ceiling's high enough, do it outside if you can, or kneel. Final exercise. I want you to have super wicked strong hands and wrists. I'm going to show you from the ground. I'm going to kneel down. I'm going to hold my staff in my right hand to the right side of my body, just straight out. I'm going to lift, down, 2, and I'm going to do this for how many? Not 8, not 12, not 10, but 30 seconds. You're going to get really good. Naturally, you're going to get 30-second timer going in your head for everything. In about a week and a half, every Time 30 seconds goes by, you'll know exactly what it is. But use a timer. Use your watch or use your phone. 30 seconds to the front, 30 seconds to the back. 2, and then a nice big circle, get it over your head, around, around. Try not to bend your arm too much. And if it's too heavy, choke up. Choke up. Take some of the weight off. This is just, it's leverage. Go around your head. I like the way it feels out there. This is the light staff. This is my rattan. Clockwise, and then 30 seconds. Counterclockwise. You're probably not going to hit yourself in the head. I had 3 reflection surfaces. I got the mirror there, and I got the camera all giving me different feedback. I keep thinking I'm going to whack myself. But you won't if you're not watching yourself. Just focus. Think about what you're doing. Work on your proprioception. Work on spatial awareness. 30 seconds here, 30 seconds to the front, 30 seconds to the back, and then your circles. 30 seconds here, increasing strength, flexibility in the wrists. 30 seconds going the other way. And again, I know this isn't 30 seconds. I want you to see it because I got a kick out here in about 30 seconds. Final exercise. From here, you're gonna pull it into your hand. Flip it in. You've got to see it coming. Try to catch at the bottom. The more you do, the more you can do. What you're doing with your hand is pulling with the pinky side. This is all about capacity, right? You look right at it, focus that mind, get your mental focus going. 2, how long? Go for 30 seconds. After that, you're done. Let me know in the comments section if this worked for you, if you're getting better. If you're not getting better, if anything's unclear, please let me know. Check the links. And there's a link there. You can go look at some really sweet bow staffs in the store. They put some new ones in there. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.